The Digimon Card Game is Bandai's latest card game coming to global in 2021. It has gotten a lot of attention of Digimon fans from around the world. You may be aware that the Digimon TCG has a free game app on the Apple and Android store, which allows you to try out the card games with its 3 available starter decks, red, blue and yellow. However, the app is only available in Japanese language. Download links to the game will be provided on this video's description. In this video, I will be translating the Digimon Card Game app to help explain the rules and gameplay. So let's jump into the game. In the app, you'll be able to unlock different starter decks by completing the tutorial. So let's start with tutorial 1. In this tutorial, Digimon entering the field, Digivolution, hatching a Digimon, and the player's turn flow will be explained. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card from your deck. However, the player going first won't get to draw during his first turn. Let us move on to the hatching phase. During the hatching phase, you can either hatch a Digi-Egg, move a level 3 and above Digimon from the raising area to the battle area, or pass the hatching phase. The hatch baby Digimon is level 2. You can only move a level 3 and above Digimon out to the battle area. Increase the level of your Digimon by Digivolving. Let's Digivolve Koromon in the raising area. The Digivolution condition of Agumon is a level 2 red Digimon at a cost of 0. Since Koromon is a level 2, the conditions are fulfilled. You have Digivolved Koromon into Agumon from your hand. Whenever you Digivolve, draw 1 card from the top of your deck. Summon Biyomon from your hand onto the field. To summon a Digimon, pay the cost stated at the top left of the card. After paying the cost of 2 for Biyomon in your hand, the memory gauge will deduct according to the cost, and if it goes past 0, your turn automatically ends. Level 5 and 6 Digimons are much stronger, but it costs a lot more to summon. When Digimon are summoned from the hand, for that turn they can't attack due to summoning sickness. When the memory goes over to 1 or more on the opponent's side, your turn automatically ends. Try not to end your turn without going over 0, as both players start their turn with a default 3 memory if the gauge does not go past 0. Since Agumon is a level 3, move it to the battle area. Digimon move from the Rising 2 battle area cannot activate when played effects. Digimon move from the Rising 2 battle area can attack during the same turn. They do not suffer from summoning sickness. Now let's Digivolve level 3 Biyomon to level 4 Quadramon. Digivolving Quadramon from Biyomon has a cheaper cost of 2. Draw a card whenever you Digivolve a Digimon. If you Digivolve above a Digimon that has summoning sickness, you still won't be able to attack that turn due to its summoning sickness. Tutorial 2 focuses on bringing your opponent's security 0 and direct attacking to win the game. You can choose to either attack your opponent directly or a Digimon in rest. Now rest Agumon to select an attack target. Since the opponent doesn't have a rested Digimon, let's attack the opponent directly. As you guys can see, Agumon is unable to attack any active Digimon, so let's direct attack. When you attack directly, you will break 1 security. Flip over the security and check for any security effects. Now Hammer Spark security effect gives him memory plus 2. Since our memory has moved to the opponent's side of 1, your turn immediately ends. Players do not need to pay the cost for security effects. Let's go through blockers. To block, respond by resting an active Digimon with the blocker keyword. Only certain Digimons like Quadramon have the blocker ability. Rest the blocker and redirect the opponent's attack to the blocking Digimon. Blocker battles. To resolve this, a DP battle happens between the attacking and blocking Digimon. The one with the lower DP loses and will be destroyed. If both DP are the same, both will be destroyed. all Digimon in the security zone are called security Digimon. The Digimon attacking the player will battle against the security Digimon. At the end of the battle, the security Digimon will be sent to the trash regardless of results. All security Digimon effects won't be activated unless it's a security effect. Our opponent has instant summoned a level 5 ultimate Digimon from his hand. This gives us a lot of memory to work with. In our upcoming turn, let's make some big plays. Let's hatch a Digi-Egg. Digivolve Koromon to Biyomon. Digivolve Biyomon to Birdramon. The cost of 2 memory. Let's use the option card Wingblade. When used from the hand, you will activate its main effect. An option card can only be used if you have at least one of the following. 1. A Digimon with the same color on the field. 2. A Tamer card with the same color on the field. Use Wingblade by paying its cost of 1 memory. Its main effect is, for this turn, one of your Digimon gains plus DP 3000. Let's give the ability to Agumon. Agumon gains 3000 DP and becomes 5000 DP. The activated option card is then sent into the trash. Now let's try defeating an opponent's Digimon. Now use the power-up Agumon to attack the rest Bearmon. When a Digimon attacks a target, your opponent can choose to use a blocker if he has one. Now Digivolve Agumon to Greymon. The Agumon placed under Greymon will become its Digivolution source. Some Digivolution source give additional effects. Agumon Digivolution source gives, during this turn, this Digimon gains plus 1000 DP, and therefore Greymon during your turn gains DP plus 1000. Digimon which were rested before Digivolution remains rested. Now let's play the Tamer card Kamiya Tai. Tamer cards remains on the field with a continuous effect even after activation. After playing the Tamer card Kamiya Tai from the hand, Kamiya Tai effects will immediately activate. During your turn, all your Digimons gains plus 1000 DP. And since the memory goes past 0 to 2, it's our opponent's turn. Would you like to block? Inherit ability of Gabumon. When it attacks, select one level 5 or below Digimon and discard one Digivolution source from its bottom. Discards Koromon. Skip the racing phase by pressing the main phase button. Digivolve Greymon to Metal Greymon. Use Metal Greymon to attack the opponent. Security attack plus 1. To end the turn, press the end button to pass over the turn to your opponent. The tutorial forces us to misplay by ending the turn with 2 memories remaining. The best play is to either Digivolve Birdramon or summon a 3-cost rookie Digimon to force the opponent to start his turn with only 1 memory. However, let's see what happens. Ending the turn without going past 0 will let your opponent start their turn with 3 memory. 3 memory is a lot of memory to work with, so make sure to play your cards right and deny as much memory as possible. Security effect, all security Digimon gains plus 7000 DP for this turn. Move Birdramon out of the racing area to the battle area. Use Metal Greymon to attack the opponent. Greymon's Digivolution Source, Security Attack +1. Security Attack +1 breaks 2 security cards instead of the usual one. It is important to take note if the attacking Digimon is destroyed by the first security Digimon during the first check, the second security card won't be broken. Metal Greymon is defeated by security Digimon Placiomon and sent to the trash. The opponent now has 0 cards in the security zone. Use Birdramon to attack the opponent directly. We've unlocked the red starter deck, so let's go on to a free play against the blue starter deck. So a brief winning image of the red starter deck is to digivolve into War Greymon in the raising area. The raising area can be used strategically to digivolve cards like War Greymon that relies on Digivolution sources underneath it. Since blue decks specialize on removing Digivolution source, it is generally a good idea to digivolve War Greymon in the raising zone and then send it out when it's ready to attack, so that you will be able to do a multi-breaker. So let's get on to the game. We start off by sending 5 cards to the security zone and draw 5 cards. Since we are going first, we won't be drawing anything. Let's hatch a Digimon and go into the main phase. So in the main phase, we can digivolve our Digimon and play option cards. But for now, let us digivolve and pass the opponent over with 2. The opponent digivolves to Gomamon and calls out a Gabumon and passes us over with 1. So with 1 mana to work with, it is quite tough. Let's move Quadramon out to the battle area. Agumon's skill gives Quadramon +1k. I would think to attack, but Quadramon has a very unique ability. Since it's a blocker, it has an extra ability is when it attacks, it gains -2 memory. So rather than attacking, I would rather advance and digivolve into my ultimate level, Metal Greymon. With that, I pass my opponent over with 2 memory to work on. With 2 memory, he digivolves to Ikakumon and attacks with Gabumon. However, Gabumon strikes into a Biomon which is 1000 more than it, and it's been destroyed. Excellent counter by Biomon. Opponent activates Hammer Spark to gain 1 extra memory and passes the turn by digivolving into War Garurumon. A very even match right now, as both of us are up to ultimate level. Unfortunately, we do not have any rookies to digivolve into, so let's attack with Metal Greymon. That was extremely close. Thanks to the +1000 DP Agumon gave me, Metal Greymon saved itself from being destroyed, allowing me to digivolve into my final form, War Greymon. It's the opponent's turn and he pulls out War Garurumon, plays a Yamato by paying 2 memory, and breaks 1 security card, being Birdramon. And he pays 4 memory and digivolves into its Mega Form, Metal Garurumon. Since Metal Garurumon is digivolved when it's rested, it remains rested, so it's open for me to attack. So in this situation, I do not have any rookie to pull it out to the battle area, so I'll pass my raising phase. And with that, I'll get rid of the threat, which is the Metal Garurumon. Metal Garuru is able to restand after attack, so he can potentially get rid of 2 of my security cards in 1 single turn. Now let us stuff our opponent's memory by giving him as little memory to work with during his turn. So the best course of action is to call out Quadramon, which costs 5, so that he will start his turn with only 1 measly memory. That is the optimal play, and now my opponent is in deep trouble. Yamato skill, if Obora has Digimon with no Digivolution sources, you gain +1 memory. Digivolves into Gomamon, Digivolves into Ikakumon, and Digivolves into ultimate level War Garurumon, and passes the turn to me with 3 memory. Hatching phase, I do not have any level 3 and above, so I'll pass to main phase. Now let's digivolve Koromon into Biomon, drawing one extra card. Now Wargreymon attacks the opponent's security. Break 1. Hammer Spark, that was extremely close. If I were to make a mistake and play cards to have left 1 or less memory, that would have instantly ended my turn. Now let's pass our turn by digivolving into Bergermon, starving my opponent's memory. So hatching phase, he calls out the Wargarurumon, calls out the extra Gomamon. Would you like to block? I would like to take a chance, so I would usually want block. Unfortunately, there's little Agumon, so you won't be able to stop Wargarurumon. Uses Hammer Spark, bring his memory to 1. Digivolve into Ikakumon and passes turn to me, starving me with 1 mana. So let's hatch Bergermon for an extra attack. Now let's go for game. Wargreymon attacks the security. Unstoppable. And take out the last security and finish the game with Bergermon. We have unlocked the blue starter deck. So in this tutorial app, you'll be able to play with all sorts of starter decks and find one that suits your playstyle. If you want to learn more about the Digimon card game, I highly recommend DigimonCard.dev website. They have English translations of all existing and upcoming Digimon cards, and they update very regularly. If you find this video helpful, I hope you share with people who are interested in picking up this game. The tutorial will speed up the process of learning the game like how it helped me. Let's grow the Digimon card game, and till next time, peace out!